Hey, yo. You're making fun of my test messages, boy? Boy! I just wanted to make sure everything was working properly. I should change the title. We're almost 27 hours into this game and it's still fine. Everything's fine. I feel fine. I hate you all. I love you all, but I hate you all at the moment. This is a test message. I just wanted to make sure the caffeinated was working. I'm just testing if my messages get sent correctly. It's just a test, honey. What are you talking about? What are you getting so mad for? What are you getting so mad for, honey? You're copycats. You little copycats, you. Anyways. Hi! Honeysaur, your bouncy bee-loving and Dinosaur's Vtuber here! How is everybody's day going? Hello, Sar. Hello, Beluga. Hello, Chalf. Love the Jersey mom accent. I'm dead. Good Soph. 3.6. Are you making fun? Who's making fun of who here? Who's making fun of who? I'm confuzzled. I'm not making fun of nobody but myself. That's it, yo. I'm the victim here. I'm the victim here. Uh-huh. That's how math works, right? Girl math? Is that how VTuber math works? I wanna make a video or something on like VTuber math. But I don't know how it would go. I need to hunt Skiddo down because she needs to record something for me. I am role playing, so I can't be very, very present. Somebody's playing D&D! But B go woo! Woo hoo 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 hoo. We're not suffering. Surely we won't suffer too much. Weedo. Oh yeah, it's Friday your D&D day. I'm sorry I couldn't do it yesterday. I was busy. I was a little busy yesterday. Beedo. I'll tell you this funny experience that I guess, and how much my parents roast the crap out of me. So how you know that I have I have thick skin and I know how to roast and take it, is that I said to my mom, like, oh, I was thinking, you know. And my dad, without missing a beat, Papa B was like, is that hard for you? Was that hard for you? I was like, what do you mean is that hard for me to be thick? Pathfinder, okay, it is, alright, I'm sorry, not all role-playing games are created equal. My dad, Papa B's a savage. And then Papa B's a savage. I have a paper mask skin. I don't know what that is. And immediately, you know, because I'm used to bantering with my friends. And I'm used to bantering with my parents, too. The very few friends I have, I do banter with, I promise. But, it was like, immediately my knee-jerk reaction was to say, fuck you. And then I realized, like, I caught myself mid-fuck. And I was just like, and he looked at me like, don't you dare. I'm not roasting Pathfinder. I'm sorry. I've just only played D&D. I've only played D&D. That's all I know. I'm sorry. It's okay. Pathfinder is just as good as D&D. Okay. I need friends to play it with. Here's the thing with all these role-playing games. I like role-playing games. I like D&D. I like board games. I'm always willing to try new games for the most part, but I don't have friends who are sit down and organized enough. Did I hear a D&D? Did I hear a D&D? No. No, you didn't. We're just talking about Pathfinder. Eyeball. You can play TTRPGs alone, you just have to... Man, boom, roasted. Oh, baby. Oh, I felt that. Oh. No. Oh, no. Sounds like Honey needs to be the DM. I don't want to be I'm not good at DMing. I'm not good at DMing. I'm not quick on my feet. And that's why some people call it fan fiction. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, my God. The stream just started and I'm crying from laughter. Oh. Me and my few friends are now at a stage of life where finding common time to do stuff is almost impossible. Yeah. The older you get, the less likely you're willing to, like, leave your house. Less likely you're willing to leave your house. I like to DM a lot. I find it fun. It's like being an author, but in real time. I have a campaign we've been doing since COVID, and it's all text-based. Oh! Then you don't have to, like, accumulate, like, who's doing, like, when at a certain time. I need that. I need that. Here's the thing. What? 4 years. Sheesh! Sheesh! My, what's it called? Here's the thing. Like, you know how in every D&D group, like, the party for the most part is like, you know, the DM has plans and your party ruins them? Halfling rogue, let's go! Rogues are awesome. I have attempted to DM a few times, but it never gets really far. I just don't want to. Time zones, friends, work, family. Some have a lot of friends. Some people have a lot of friends. Hard to get in the flow. Yeah, because it's hard to, like, organize people. But here's the thing, you know, the DM always makes plans. And they're like, alright, guys, you know, there's this NPC in the corner. NPC, like, in the corner, looking very suspicious, sitting alone at a table in the corner of the bar. And everyone's just like, and I'm like, is there gambling going on? Is there any gambling going on? And the DM, like, looks at me and is just like, roll an investigation. And I get, like, a 15, and I'll be like, fine, there's people in the other corner playing some blackjack, and I'll be like, I go over to the blackjack table and I ask to join. Roll a persuasion check or an intimidation check, and I'll be like, I'll pass that too, and he'll be like, all right, I guess we're gambling now, and we'll play, like, he'll do, like, a mini game with, like, dice or something. And I'll, like, start. That's when I roll bad, chat, by the way, is when I actually matters. So I'm like, okay. This was when I was a rogue, too. You know, rogue is just, that's what they do. And I was just like, alright, I want to cheat. And he's like, okay. Roll a sleight of hand check, and it was like a 23, because I had, like, gloves of thievery or something, or, like, gloves that helped me with sleight of hand checks, and I had, like, +8 to my dexterity. It was kind of insane. And he's just like, okay. Fine, you win, but they now are suspicious of you and you're not allowed to play again. I was like, alright, is there another table? He's like, honey, no. No. Just, can you go over and talk to the guy with the rest of the group? I'll be like, are you sure there's nobody else? And I'm like, and he's like, it's positive. I'm absolutely positive. Go talk to the broody guy in the corner. Now. Please. Here's how you get better at comfortable at DMing. Just do a F-ton of one-shots. If you fuck up, it's one session. Next time it's going to be irrelevant anyway. True. True, should probably use a pre-made one to take that part of it, but I also kind of want to make my own one-shot. Yeah, you can do your own one-shots. One-shots are fun. A good DM knows if they are put a place to gamble in campaigning, players are gonna want to gamble. It's like Chekhov's gun. It really is. I have two objectives. Gaslight the lawful good mage into being a criminal, and finding loopholes in the DM's puzzles and boss battles. Let's go. Writing your own story is really fun. What you gotta do is have that one guy run interference while you swindle them in poker. Get advantage on sleight of hand. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like, honey, please. Make the mission objective, make the paladin/cleric do crime. I had a cleric in my party one time who was like, alright, I want to be like a magical card game salesperson. And my whole shtick is that I'm trying to recruit people to play the games of Onatar, who is like their god. And like, they would just spend so many resources and so many short rests making cards for this game. So they work for Wizards of the Coast? Pretty much. I thought everyone in the party did crimes most of the time. Yeah, I thought so too. Ooh, that's wrong. Yeah, essentially, yeah. If your party's not doing crime or getting drunk, what are you doing? Are you even playing D&D? Are you even playing the D&D if you're not doing crime and alcohol and... Yeah, crime and alcohol. So let's leave it at that. Crime, alcohol, gambling. I'm realizing... So, they do say that, like, chat reflects the streamer. And I'm like, I'm not that into gambling, am I? And then I was playing Honkai Star Rail today. Because I'm a weirdo. And I like to save, character banners for, like, special days. I do crimes. Not that you need to know of. Officer, I admitted it on a stream as Honeysaur. I provide no further context. Therefore, I could have made it up. How do you know? It's like, do you, Honeysaur, put your hand on the Bible. Do you swear to speak the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? And I'll be like, yes. I admitted it on a stream, it doesn't count. This is how the feds are gonna find me. What's it called? Oh my god. Bro, what's it called? PayPal has a weird thing where if you make over like $600, you have to put your tax ID? Is that the right word? Tax ID? Yeah, you have to put your tax ID or something like that. But the thing is that I have a separate PayPal that I made specifically as Honeysaur, because I have, like, another small business thing that I do that I keep separate. And I'm not sure if you can have, like, 2 business accounts or 2 business profiles for the same account, because I keep them very separate. So I have a separate one, so I have like a whole separate PayPal that I've dedicated to like being the Honeysaur PayPal, and it's like, we need your real identity. Your Honor, respectfully, you weren't even there. Yeah. And they're like trying to, the IRS is like, we need your tax ID so we won't be held accountable. And it's like, oh oh no. Before you stream, you should have a boilerplate wall of text that says, this is a work of fiction. Any names or characters, businesses, places, events, or incidents are purely fictitious. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Like the Law and Order intro? Then follow up with a text based on a true story. Then you could say anything. Based on a true story. Oh my god. Anyways, so I was like, I'm not a gambling addict. I don't like gambling that much, but I was playing Honkai Star Rail, and I'm a weirdo because I like to, when I acquire my characters, I like to acquire them on, like, specific days, right? So, like, days that are, like, somewhat special, if I can. So, I was like, 2/2/24. 2/2/24. I don't know. That seems like a cool date to me. I'm gonna do it on, and it's Groundhog's Day. It's pretty interesting to watch this looping GIF. Mods, we need to time them out for 1 second. Time them out. Yo, bro did not have to go that effing hard. He's not even listening. He's not even listening. I have a little symbol next to his, like, thing that says he's not even listening. So I could be talking all the shit in the world about Wilton of, like, man, screw that tree, screw nature. That guy, he's so... That tree, somebody should cut him freaking down. Somebody should cut him down. Oh, hold me back with a chainsaw, and then I'm about to go to the Netherlands and cut a tree down. This tree somehow can listen. His ass ain't watching. Like, everybody start talking. Nobody snitch. I don't want no snitches. No snitches. No snitches saying that I am talking crap. Bringing my 40k Warhammer 40k chainsword. I'm just telling you, if we have to chop some trees today, you know? It's a little cold, you know? It's a little cold, could use a fire. Nice toasty fire with Wiltum's branches. He's gonna... What if he goes back in the VOD? Does Wiltum watch VODs? I know Wiltum watched my, my ANYC VOD. Does he watch VODs? I could just be like, Wiltum, we're chopping you down. I'm taking my rocks. I'm sending my rocks elsewhere. I am the Lorax, I speak for the trees, and for some fucking reason they speak Vietnamese. What's wrong with these trees? Damn back in my day, trees didn't give all this back talk. You don't need fire given how hard that roast is. I hate you all. I'm gonna chop a tree down. Is now when I open up Minecraft and I take revenge. I just, like, go in, launch a new world, cut down a tree just for the heck of it, just for the heck of seeing it, like, fall. Just for that purpose. I wonder if there's, like, a good GIF. Oh, I need to turn on my background music. Hold on. Cutting a tree down. Where's a GIF? GIF. Alright. Type. GIF. Hold on. Better remove the whole forest with nukes. The ultimate revenge would be build a tree farm and just turn it into charcoal, make a super smelter fueled entirely by logs. Also the tree capacitator mod. We are raising money for the Anti-Team Trees Foundation. Every dollar I will personally cut down 1 tree. I need like a good cutting, I need like a timber. I need a better gift than this. Alright, this is fine. I found one. This is... Oh, this... Okay, we're gonna take this. We leave it in... We can leave it in down... And then we just add it to the source. Give me 1 second. Images... This is me now, chat. This is me now, my dear bees. This is what we're resulting in. If we keep chopping away at it... If we keep chopping away at it, it will come down eventually, right? Look at me go. This is exactly what we needed. Perfect. No, there is no Vtuber. There is only this GIF file. Up we go. There's your looking GIF. I said GIF. GIF? I'm looking fine. This is exactly the fashion choices we needed. I wonder if I can take it and I could put it on my forehead. I get so distracted. Give me a second. What's I need to go to like... I heard somebody was jumping. Hold on. We're also cutting down trees. So we're going up and we're cutting down. This is exactly what we expected. Let's go. Steam library. Why are you, Barney, cutting down a tree? Honeysaur, why? Well, you see, Wiltom's here, and he has decided to declare war. And so, I am declaring war as well. So I have decided that I am declaring war as well. And I'm cutting his fucking tree down! His whole forest is gonna go down! And it's totally not, you know, it's not petty. I can put it on my forehead! Dude. Are you ready for this? I love putting random things on my forehead. Oh my god, this is perfect. This is perfect. Oh, this is no bangs, no button. It's just cutting down the tree time. Oh baby, this is exactly what we all planned for. We're only 30 minutes in, I'm already unhinged. What are you talking about? I'm just talking about arson. Not arson. How are you declaring war on other streamers? Well, see, you see, he roasted me. You see, he roasted me just a little hard. And I got upset. But, you know, you gotta fight fire with fire. It's quite relaxing seeing this GIF of Honey thinking about murdering me. Just casual murder, casual arson. is there a funnier way to say like cutting down trees? Cause it's like, you know, for murder, there's like manslaughter, there's homicide. I need a fancier way. A more elegant way. Deforestation. Yeah. I need elegant ways to say I'm going to murder a tree. Tree slaughter. Deforestation. You know what's funny, right? I didn't think that I had such a slash and burn, a good old slash and burn. It's just like, honey, where did Wilton go? Like, I'm sitting in front of the fireplace. Honey, have you seen Wilton? We haven't seen him in months. Where'd he go? And I'm just sitting in front of a fire. His like face is in the flames. His face in the flames, like the Harry Potter things, but it's just burning. Be like, no, I haven't seen him. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. There are shredders that can just eat whole trees into a pile of wood chips. No. That's too respectful. I want him to burn. I want him to burn. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Alright. I'm not gonna remember. What? I am gonna remember to unmute. What sucks is that it switched nostrils. So the other day when I was streaming, it was my left, and this day it's my right. What did the tree do to you? You just need to know that he declared war and I'm fighting fire with fire. So many big survival games coming out, wouldn't be surprised to see an IKEA one. IKEA Simulator. Dude, when IKEA starts making video games, I'm there. Bruh. This is like, you know how Rin Penrose is obsessed? Rin Penrose from Idol Corp is obsessed with Blahaj, the shark that IKEA sells. It's just like, she'll be all over that. And I'll be like, some people come for the Blahaj. I come to commit murder. Aren't all VTubers obsessed with Blahaj? I don't personally have a Blahaj. More like fighting wood with fire. Both belong to my son. Messiest! I love how everybody nicknames their children. Cause they're like, I wanna talk about my child. My offspring, you know? And it's like, for Messier, it's Messiest. For Neotev, it's the what's it called? It's Cheez-It. You're saying that very funny, Blahaj. 15 pounds in 15 weeks? Well, that's like 1 pound a week. And wait, we can linearly graphic. What if we linearly graphic all over time? Hello, honey. Hello, honey. What are you talking about? I would never nickname my child. How's your day been? It's been good. I was driving earlier. Don't ask where or when. It wasn't anything really fun or important, but I was driving and it was raining a bit, so I was going a bit slower. Cause you know that's what you do for safety reasons. Listen. Alright, I'm trying to commit. If I'm gonna commit murder, if there's gonna be death, it's not gonna be a suicide. It's not gonna be suicide. It's gonna be homicide. It's gonna be manslaughter. I mean what? Homeland Security, don't worry about it. I went with my big old chain. I went to Home Depot to get a chainsaw. That's exactly what I was doing. But there was this person like tailgating behind me. There was this person tailgating behind me, and I have a sticker that says like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm a bad driver, essentially. And they were still like tailgating me a lot, and I was just like, I came up with this whole conversation in my head about how I was just like, man, if drivers could telepathically speak to each other, oh, I'd just be like, what's up, bud? What's happening? You got somewhere you gotta go? Guess what? Me too. I know I'm a shitty driver, but guess what? Just because I'm a shitty driver means that the whole world has to suffer. Am I on the list for watching the stream? We are all on the list for watching this stream. Oh no, it's the end of the world. And everybody, if I gotta suffer from my bad driving, so do you, buddies. So do you. So do you. I know I'm bad, but at least I admit it, and I have a sticker that says I'm trying. I hate to say it, but I'm like a bit of a nervous driver, right? Having the stupid sticker makes me feel better, cause it just screams out an apology of like, I'm bad, I know it, you don't need to point it out, you don't need to honk at me and tell me that, I already know it. Like, you can pick on me, but I already pick on myself, you know, I bully myself enough, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. This is okay. We're okay with this. This is exactly how it's supposed to be. Is that weird? Maybe that's a little weird, but it's just having a sticker. I'm like, this is great. Stego, did you have to get up? I was watching Stego's Leaf stream last night. I was like watching his stream and I was like, where have you been for the past 4 years? Why haven't you been streaming for like the past 4 years? Boy! Cause he was like able to go on tangents, and he was playing this game called like Humans, I think it was like Humans Need Not Apply, or like what is it? Death to All Humans, where you play as a little like invader from space. And he kept saying like oh my god. Am I allowed to say this? I say Say So too. You know what, to be fair, he labels his stream Say So Safe for Work, right? And I would say that I'm safe for work in terms of like, oh, I don't say anything pornographic and stuff. Destroy All Humans, that's the name of the game. And it was just like, should I'm like not paying attention. Cause I like had his stream on in the background, you know, as background noise, and I just hear, should I upgrade my anal probe? And I was like, wait, what? What? Should I? I was so confused. What? There's why is there probing? Why are you probing? Like, again, it was sort of like in context of like, oh, I'm watching the stream, I know he's an invader from space. But dang. They didn't need to go that hard. And it's like an early 2000s game, so it has all that good old early 2000s cringe humor. Which I just absolutely live for. But maybe I'll have to play it on stream. Although it looked difficult. It was like a third-person shooter game. It looked difficult. Like, I'm really bad at FPS games. I'll play various indie games till Kingdom Come. For the most part, but like, oh man, I'm not good at those. Let's ban him. Get him out of here. How dare you, personal. Get Chalf out of here. He's being a little sus. Chalf, you're being a little sus there, my guy. I see what the tree meant. saying looping. It's almost a perfect loop. My god. I don't yuck anyone. I don't yuck anyone's yum here. Whatever makes you happy. We don't judge in the Honeysaur stream, but we do a little. I mean, we're gonna judge and mock you for it, but in good fun. Right? Right? This is oh my gosh. Going through like DEI training, like diversity, equity, and inclusion stuff. And it's like you have to make a safe space for people, for your coworkers. No matter what their gender is. And I'm like, sure, I'm doing my best. But I'm not gonna stop using words like chum, buddy, pal, my guy, like, bro, that ain't happening. That's not happening. And I know it's like, oh, we should use more gender neutral phrases instead of like, ladies and gentlemen. We should say something like else. Like, hello audience. And it's like, my favorite variation take on that is she's, he's, theys, and gays. And I know it's not completely inclusive of like people who don't identify as she's, he's, or theys. But gosh dang it, the way that it rhymes, just mwah. I love rhyme. I'm not good at rhyming. I never really thought of myself much as a word person. And then I realized that I was talking to somebody and they were like, honey, you know your vocabulary? Like, you use a lot of weird vernacular. Bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes. I just use hi all. Oh. Oh, hi. I'm meaning maidenless. We're 27 and a half hours in. We've done 28,556 jumps with 2,814 falls. Do I need to say? Do you want me to like? Are me saying the numbers in English enough, or am I trying to like speak in like Spanish or something? Cause I don't know how to count up to 10. Thank you, mods, for letting that one slide. That was me. That was me. Do you see a mod here? I don't see no mods here. They're off. What if... This is why I don't give them dental, chat. This is why I don't give them dental, my bees. Because they don't show up when I need them to be. But where are the mods? Where are my mods? This guy is committed. What a guy. This maiden knows. This maiden better know the workers done. The work he's done. Yes, exactly. I want that maiden. No mods. Time for a riot. Please don't. Like, I mod for other people's chat too when I can. I think it's because I stream at a weird time. Or like, I stream at weird times and I'm just like, alright, I'm streaming. I can't type. My fingers are fat. It's okay. Sometimes I type too fast. I want to see some progress, honey. That's some high hopes right there. Those are some high hopes. I don't know if I could provide that. Oh, okay. I want to be a mod, but the people I watch stream when I'm asleep. Yeah, makes sense. Damn saved. What do you mean, damn saved? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Wait, you want me to go farther? I thought you were tired of the looping GIF file. I just want Honey to win. Neotep, you're the best. This is why I'm not saying I have a favorite viewer, but if I did, I'm not saying I have favorite viewers or whatever. But if I did, Neotep would be one of them. This is my first stream I have been here in like 2 months. It has been a while, hasn't it? You weren't here for my other Jump King stream earlier last week. I'm hoping for your success for... Oh my god. Well then stop streaming at midnight my time. Chalf, what time? See, Chalf, what time zone are you in? And now she's pure chaos, right? I was watching an Altair stream for the first time in months. And usually, like, HoloLive streams, they, like, can't really respond to your chat messages. For the most part. They'll respond to your supers for sure. Well, it depends on the streamer. Or, like, HoloPro people don't usually respond to your, like, chat messages. For me, it's 20:56 CET right now. Well, this sounds like a perfect time to be live. So anyways, I was in this Altair stream, and the one thing that Altair is well, more sensitive on is his height. So he was playing Lethal Company by himself, which is like major props. I was thinking maybe I should do that. For me, it's 12:57. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. But he was telling the chat how to avoid the like little girl and how you can like not die to her. But you have to like be up in a high place. You have to like kind of cheese so you're in like a higher place than she can reach. So I was like I joked around and I was like, man, those short kings though, they always find a way to escape. And he read the message. I didn't think he was gonna read it. Like, you never expect anybody from HoloPro to read your chat message. Busted, exactly. Cause everyone was like the other people in the chat were like, oh my god, like, you know, that like rolling, like spitting out laughing kind of face. And he's just like, and he just goes up to the mic and he's just like, I'm gonna do he did exactly what I just did, which is where I got the idea from. The big ol' slurp. My man. You know Wiltum is a Chalf? Chalf, can we admit something? Chalf, can we admit something? He's a tree! He's a freaking tree! He don't have hands! He's a tree! He can give you a branch shake, but he might poke your freaking eye out. That don't be me. That don't matter to me. He can be my homie. He can be my homie. Or he can't be. That don't mean he can't be my. Child, you lexicon and syntactically, that sentence is just nonsensical. Well, I guess syntactically it makes perfect sense, but semantically, no. Honeysaur, you're my favorite Jump King streamer. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I am such a good Jump King streamer. Who else? Do you know anyone else who's 27.5 hours in, still maidenless, but still finds a way to entertain? I think not. And now, no, don't go overlooking at like the achievements and stuff of like Wilton getting like a sub 10 or Starfire getting like a sub 6. No. Just keep your eyes on me. I think I've been watching you play this game for 6 months. English is my second language. It's hard to writing fast. Sometimes it's hard writing fast. You can take your time. You can take your time. See, that's the beauty of keyboards, is that there's a backspace button. You know, there's a delete key. I believe in you. I'd like to see you try and write Danish. How grammatically correct are you gonna be? I listen, I know a handful of like foreign languages, or I did at some point. Or I know like basic stuff. I can speak Chinese or Mandarin fairly like proficiently, I want to say. I can speak Japanese. I can, if Duolingo counts, then I'm learning my tiny bit of hola. Español. Yo habla español? But Danish was not on the list. I learned French when I was younger. My French teacher beat me with a ruler. It was a good time. Good old Danish. It looks legible, but then the way you pronounce it is just incomprehensible. Oh, I've seen the videos where it's like the cats. I'm only making enemies today. I told you, he came in seeking war. What if, you know, like how most of those like James Cameron's Avatar, right, is majorly focused on like how the indigenous people were mistreated on their planet. All that other like fun stuff. What if Wilton's just the star of a movie? Where it's like, instead of, you know, the people speaking for the trees, what if the trees speak for themselves? And they say, fuck you guys. Only because the owl demands a blood sacrifice if you forget a day. I saw a picture of somebody who like ordered the Duolingo plushie. Like the Duolingo plushie, and it's like, keep up the good work, and remember, I know where you live now! The movie would be called Trees Have Eyes. Really? I feel like it would be like the trees strike back. It's like, the trees speak for themselves. Or maybe that could be like the punchline, or like the tagline, if you will. You know, like how for it's like, oh, we all float down here. It's like the trees are speaking for themselves. When trees go. Yeah, but the owl. The owl. I got him. We're all trees down here. There's a movie called The Hills Have Eyes, so the trees have eyes. I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but there was a book that we were read in kindergarten, or like first grade, second grade, called like Sylvester and the Magic Stone. Is that what it's called? Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. And it creeped me the heck out. Sylvester and the Magic Pebble is a children's book written and illustrated by William Steig and published in 1969. I remember that book. Dude turned into a rock. It scared the crap out of me. Like, it was disturbing. Sylvester is a young donkey from a fictional community. He collects pebbles of unusual shapes and colors. One day, he finds a spherical red pebble that grants wishes. Shh, Messier, don't spoil it, don't spoil it. Like, alright kids, it's bedtime. It's bedtime. Let's read Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. So he finds this spherical red pebble that grants wishes, and immediately afterwards there's like a lion that comes up and scares Sylvester, and in the moment he thinks, you know, for defense, I wish I was a rock. I wish I was a rock. So then the lion wouldn't eat me. Not like, oh, I wish the lion would disappear. Oh, I wish the lion was a vegetarian. He's like, nah. I wish I was a freaking rock. And so, he turns into a rock. Just a boulder on the ground. Hi, Daddy. Hi, sister. Unfortunately, the magic pebble then rolls off the rock, and Sylvester is then unable to revert to his donkey form, as the pebble must be in contact with the wishmaker to make it work. The rest of the story, so that's like in the first 3 pages, right? This donkey named Sylvester turns into a rock. The rest of the story is like the aftermath of like years go by, moss grows, you know, all that other stuff. And then, you know, he's how he wishes. How he just wishes every single day that he could just move a little bit, and touch the pebbles so that he could make a wish again. And in the end, it's like 20-something years later, and his parents are like reminiscing and like, what's the word? Grieving their lost son who was obsessed with rocks. Because, every class has that one kid who's obsessed with rocks, right? And he turns, they like hold the rock, or they sit on the rock, and they find the magic red pebble, and only then does he turn back, because he wishes that he could, I wish I could be with my parents again, I wish I was a donkey again. And it's like, wow, this is gonna be low-hanging fruit, but wow, somebody really made an ass out of themselves, didn't they? And it was just like, I don't get it. Some of these children's stories are really disturbing. Some of these children's stories are just like really disturbing. I was so confused. And they had like a plushie too, because the teacher specifically had like a donkey plushie that could be like, like the reversible like flip plushies that could just be turned into a rock. So, it come to that moment where it's like Sylvester turns into a rock because he's scared of the lion. And it's like, oh, it's time to flip the plushie. And sometimes when they read it, it's like, who wants to flip the plushie? I'm so confused. Disturbing. It's just disturbing. I know a guy who's a rock tuber. His model is just a rock with a face on it. I'm aware of a rock tuber. A rock Vtuber. Although she calls her followers pebbles. I think I know of a rock a rock themed Vtuber. calls her followers pebbles. You have to make a pebble Sona, otherwise you go crazy in front of her or something like that? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's just a technicality. Maybe that's just a technicality. You know, just the usual. I don't know, sometimes I slip into my raspy Roz voice, and my immediate reaction is always to think about saying, Mike Wazowski, you forgot to file your paperwork last night. Cause like, Roz is nasally, and she's like, she sounds like she smokes at least a pack a day. Oh no, oh no. I don't want to say I was doing good, but I wasn't doing horribly. Alright. Kobe! That's the first time I've ever said Kobe and it worked. Oh! I kind of miss living with, this is gonna sound weird, like an open face trash can. Cause every single time now I have a trash can, or like the trash cans around my house, they're like the pedal ones that like close, and it's like to help with like stench and stuff. But man, oh man, sometimes I miss just having an open trash can purely for the, okay, now you're obligated, like you don't have, like you're somewhat morally obligated to Kobe it. To Kobe. Or to try and like, you know, go from the distance. And Kobe, and try and Kobe your item, your trash, into the trash can. Now granted, you would bring shame upon your family if you missed. But gosh, if you got it in, it felt so good. Like, can someone explain to me why it just feels to make a like a thing like that, to make a what's it called? Like a trick shot, if you will. Like, I'm not a crazy what's it called, trick shotter. But man, oh man, I like being able to make those trick shots because they feel good. I'm also just realizing, yes, dog is here. Dog needs to eat food. Dog eats at 3 p.m. EST. And so now, you see how she's shaking? She's trying to get my attention now. It's like, honey, human, butler, it is time for my meal. You are taking too long with these imaginary friends on this weird screen. Talking to yourself? What nonsense! It is time to eat, butler! I need to go feed the dog. Yeah, she's... Alright, fine. Maybe she got fed up with the Magic Pebble story. Alright, we'll be right back. And we're also gonna run an ad, I think. We're running an ad on. I know, I hear you! Set a timer for 20 minutes. So this is what I do. Just live. You know what? When people say they have pets, nah. The pets have humans. I'm convinced that's the real thing. I got the non-ad like 3 times. I recognize that name. Hi, I was watching for a bit and just wanted to say I thought you were doing really good. But then I realized that I was holding my phone upside down. Yeah, you can only say the same thing so many times. You gotta be original. The first time, it's good. Second time, okay, hee hee ha ha. You need some more. Okay, now I just feel bad. I got javated. I got javated. I thought he was gonna. I'm so used to people insulting me. Got pranked. Get complimented. I know I'm not doing well. I'm still in Bargainburg. Hi, I just wanted. I'm sorry for a bit. Blah 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 blah. So keep up with you're doing very good, and you're inspirational jumping, and you're awesome. You are awesome. Baited. I have 3 pets, 2 dogs, and a 2-year-old that. I have 3 pets, 2 dogs, and a 2-year-old that thinks she's a dog. Man. See, do you have kids? Or the kids have parents? You have a very kind voice. Thank you. Every single time somebody compliments my voice, I feel like I get kind of awkward. Because I always thought my voice was like kind of weird and nasally. And what's the word? What's the word? Nasally, just kind of like ear scratchy, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. So it's always it's very, very reassuring, I guess, when people compliment my voice, because you can compliment like art and stuff, but it's like your voice isn't something you can change too much. And I tried to speak in a bit of like a higher register, so then it sounds like I'm more peppy and I'm more girly, and you gotta be more say-so and stuff like that, and just try and use a little bit more air in my voice. And it's like, oh, it's just you have to do it like all day long. I know it's like practicing a musical instrument, and I got tired of it. My dog will put my waifu against me and act like I didn't give him this morning medicine. Hi, Pocket. I'm not even kidding. She watches the dog eat food, so she gets in the crate and eats it too. The dogs drink from the water bowl, so she gets on all 4s and drinks like a dog. No. Your singing voice is great. Really relaxing. Yay! Awesome. Yeah, I need to, once I get the new microphone, we'll do the 500 karaoke. Pocket, what kind of dad joke do you want? Look at him. He's just grooving. How are you today, honey? I enjoy your voice as is. Thank you. I feel like I'm a slave to my dog in a sense, because, okay, first of all, my dogs, I have 2 dogs, right? I have Mochi, who I think I've showed a picture of, and I have my potato dog, who I have not showed a picture of, because I feel like she's very distinctive, and I'm wondering, like, if people saw her on the street, they would know. They're like, oh my god, that's the potato dog! That's the potato dog Honey always talks about! What's it called? But she was like, they have 2 bowls of water, and they only drink from 1 bowl. And the thing is that they only drink from 1 bowl, and Potato Dog is very, very particular about where the water is. So she'll keep licking an empty bowl until you fill the water up, and it has to be to her liking. So I stood there for about 5 minutes watching this dog drink water, and then she'd like give me the look of like, fill it up more, please. More. I would like some more water in my bowl, please. And it's just like, oh god. Okay. And I did that for 5 minutes today. I wish I was joking, but I'm really not. Give me your most groan-worthy joke. Oh, chat, you know what time it is? My dog was super protective of his brother when he let out his crate. We go home and we look for him and make sure he's okay before doing anything else. Yeah, so... Oh no, just gotta smell him and make sure we brought home the right baby. It's like, is this the right child? This young human? But anyways, Pocket said your most groan-worthy joke. It's my favorite time! Pocket, I love you so much, you're giving me the perfect opportunity for this. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I need to prep some stuff. I need to prep. I gotta prep. I gotta get it all ready. And then I can take this off my forehead. I can take the tree chopping probably off my forehead now. Alright. This is very simple. It's been too long. Oh, baby. Why do seagulls fly over the ocean? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. Ready? They'd be bagel. Oh, no. Where is she? Where's my... What? Where's my bagel? Oh, there she is. Oh. Perfect. Oh my fucking god. I love... We got Peppa! Peppa! Let's go! We got her, boys! Fold your seagull like a bagel. You're giving me a second win for the day. I'm so glad. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Give me 1 second. The door flew open. I laughed so much that the door flew open. Oh my god. This is why herbivores stick together. Exactly. Exactly. We need the herbivores. All the herbivores. We hate trees. You know what? Wait, you know how people said like they become vegetarians because they like animals? What if they become what if they become vegetarians not because they love animals or whatever, but because they hate trees? Is that it? I just hate on trees. And for context, there's a Treetuber in the chat. So I'm just bullying him specifically. But everybody expects this. Let me check my like goal. Wow. I put the like goal on YouTube at 7 likes, and none of y'all who I know have multiple accounts dropped a like. For shame. I put it lower because my expectations are low. This is the disappointment I expected. BRB hopping over. Messier45 in YouTube chat. Wow, what a coincidence. Yo, any flesh tubers in the chat? Fixed. Alright, we got 2. Okay, we got 2. Okay. I'm sorry, I've disappointed you again. It's okay. You know how streamer reflects chat, right? Or chat reflects streamer? I'm a disappointment too. Don't worry about it. Yay, Honey isn't thinking about killing me anymore. Well, how do we tell him? How do we tell him that we're vegetarians because we hate trees? He's not paying attention. Oh, dog. That's why the door was open, because the dog. Welcome back, doggo. I have my timer set to take the dogs out. Sign language. Can I mouth it? We hate trees. We just hate trees. It's all because of that. Also, the thing about going back to like how what's it called? How children can like see animals and are like, I wanna have an animal. Did you ever see that, like, I'm not sure if it's a Vine or a TikTok or something, where there's this like little girl and she's holding like a raccoon. He's like, I want this, I want him, he's my pet, he's my friend now, we gotta take him home. He's like, and the dad is just like, he's hurting, the raccoon's hurting you, isn't it? He's biting you. She's like, and she's still like crying, like, I want this raccoon. I get it, I also wanted it. Yeah. You wanted a raccoon as a pet? I wanted a cat growing up. I always had 2 dogs. I wanted a cat growing up. When my dad said that I couldn't get a cat, I wanted a hamster or a guinea pig, and he said no to that. So I stopped asking. I ended up with a bearded dragon though. The bearded dragon only recently died. The bearded dragon is more of a personal story. I don't want to get too into that as to how I got a bearded dragon, but let's just say circumstances happened and I ended up with a bearded dragon who, my god, bearded dragons. Have y'all ever seen a bearded dragon in real life? Bearded dragons, like they talk about, you know, animals, like they don't have complex emotions sometimes, you know, they can feel happy and sad. What about sass? Like, bearded dragons just radiate sass and like, what's the word, like, what's the dairy type, like hemodairy? Where it's just like, I'm better than you in every single way. And it's so true. My weird pet I wanted as a kid was a penguin. Tuxedo Goose, my beloved. I think I always thought there was, I went to a really small elementary school, right? And we had to do like a brochure or something on penguins, so that, and you know, if we completed it, then we get to go to like the local aquarium and we'll see like penguins in real life, and we were like, oh my god, it's so exciting. And like some people got to pick, some people didn't. I ended up with either I think it was the Galapagos penguins, but there was only like 17 species of penguins at that time. So and everybody had a different penguin, like, exactly. Because there was only 17 kids. Not to be that guy, but who did the art for Pepper? That tree? I feel like I was my hands were tied, and legally I had to. Legally I had to. What's happening? What's going on? Hi. Yeah, hi. I think I put it in my description, my video descriptions, and at credits. Got him. This was all just so you're buttering up the tree. Butter on a tree doesn't sound good. That sounds gross. Yes, I'd like my tree with butter. Tree with a side of butter, please. Oh my god. Yeah, he did it. It's in the descriptions, I think, as well, but I feel like it was necessary at the moment of who did it. And it's like, ah, yeah, it was Wilton. Tree sap delicacy. I want... Oh, yeah, tree sap. Tree sap. I don't know why. Like, if you think about gum for a second, isn't, like, there is a gum tree. I never quite, like, I know a lot of random facts. I know a lot of random facts, okay? Like, there is a lot of knowledge, like, useless knowledge in my noggin, if you will. Like, the reason why... That is one of them. Not all, remember, not all tree sap is edible. Sometimes it's like mushrooms. You might die. It's a risk you're willing to take. But put that tapper on the tree. You keep doing that. What's a random fact that I knew? That I know? Okay, so, alright, here's a good one. You know moose? Like the moose. Animal of Canada. With the big antlers, right? Every spring, every winter, they grow new antlers. Because the antlers fall off in like the winter. And it's like, okay, why do the antlers of a moose, of the mooses, fall off? And it's because they, you know, the reason why they have them is usually because of high levels of testosterone, which encourages the production of, I believe, calcium. Yep. No! No! My fun fact! I was gonna be like, knowledge! Chalf, you're ruining everything today. Yeah, but the reason why is that once the mating season's over, the testosterone goes down, and then they get, you know, they don't need the calcium, then they just, like, they're producing less calcium, so it becomes more brittle, and yada yada yada, yeah. Sheesh! Alright, I leave. No, don't actually. No, don't actually leave. Don't actually leave. You don't, it was just a prank, bro. It was just a joke. You don't need to. You don't gotta do it. There's so much to live for. C. Oh my god. My second favorite letter of the alphabet. C here, C here, C here, C here. You hurt my feelings. This one's going in my cringe compilation. Oh man, that's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Just double checking how many hours of my life I've lost in this single gameplay. How many hours of my life I've wasted. Nitz, my Danish brother. Wilton, I thought you were in the Netherlands. Cause wasn't the joke was that I'm just gonna mail a rock to Wilton. Hours of your life well spent. So, you know, honey, like, I'm sure it will hold up It will hold up great in a job interview. So, how do you like to spend your free time? Well, you see, I have 28 hours and 15 minutes. Jump King. And I talk to little messages on the screen. That's my timer. I talk to little messages on the people sending messages on the screen, and they make fun of me. Because it's just the same thing. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. Man, how did I get married, have kids, send them off to college, get grandkids, and retire before you 28 hours in Jump King, enough said, you're hired. If anything, Mr. Recruiter, Mr. Interviewer, it shows dedication and a willingness or an unwillingness to ever give up. I'm sure that will hold up great. I do not exist except on your computer. No, none of you are real, right? You're just voices inside my head. That I'm, voices inside my head that I make magically appear. Do you know the definition of insanity? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting it to work, expecting different results. But that's exactly what Jump King is! That used car meme, they pat Honey. They pat Honey on the back and say, "This ain't Kylosaurus. Has been on so many hours. This ain't Kylo here. Oh man, has so many miles miles in the car, so many hours on Jump King." I love it. If you make progress, that's good on you. Every time I think I make progress, I just go one step closer to insanity. See, that's why I'm saying, right? If I'm persistent, I want to think I'm a persistent person, because I keep playing this game over and over and over and over again. Surely, I will beat it at some point, right? I didn't full send it! Surely. I have to roar. I have to double check what my roar is. If I roar at the hot babe, will she come down soon? Will she start rescuing herself? I got some weird key combos for how I set my expressions. Yeah. 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 Alright, now we're good. Thank you for paying your taxes, Neotev. Did I say that already? Good old taxes. I imagine the bagel doing. Wait, like how... Have y'all ever seen Jaden animation videos? There's a time when she did like a Pokemon video, and she's like, every Pokemon can learn Growl. How the fridge does like a Wingull use Growl? Tax season coming up. Oh yeah. A few months down the road. I'm still watching her. I don't watch her as much as anymore. Like every once in a while, somebody might send me one of her videos and be like, "Yo, you're gonna laugh your butt off at this," and I'm just like, "Okay, sounds good." I keep wanting to go that way. I held it too much. Thank you for the head pats, Neothef. But she has one where it's like the Winkle is trying to growl, and it's just this like most ear screeching thing ever. It's just like, how the... I didn't full send it again! Pterodactyl! They're comforting, encouraging head pats. You could do it, honey. What I need a lot of things. But what I need to do is take out my dogs now because my... See, this is what I'm saying. You don't own pets. The pets own you. Seagulls can growl. I've heard it with my own ears. Scared the life out of me. Alright, real quick. Seagull growling. Seagulls make unbearable noises at... Alright, what's this? Hold on. This is the content we paid to see. Pay to listen to, I guess, just me reacting to a whole bunch of seagull noises. Okay, anyways, pets own you, and the reason why pets own you, you don't have pets, pets have you, is because I am like on a clock now, because now, any second now, my dog is gonna now start whining about the fact that she needs to go out. Can we just have seagull noise? Just, I'm gonna, like, I go to the BRB screen, and instead of the background music, it's just this. Wouldn't this be lovely? Is this exactly what you want to see on my BRB screen? Or here? Relaxing. I'm gonna make a note. Who asked for this? You're getting called out. We need the sound of waves too? Yep, she's crying now. I told you. I'm building a soundscape. I have to do waves too. Okay, fine. The wave crashing. 10 hours! Is that visible enough? Yes, we're listening to seagulls. Perfect. Beautiful. Let's go. Perfect. I'll be right back now to go take my dogs out. Enjoy the seagulls. Enjoy the seagulls. back. Y'all enjoy the sounds of seagulls in the ocean. It's really, you know, it's just so relaxing. Exactly what you want to hear. Thank you. Those were some good vibes. Just let this run for hours until your next stream. Ah, yes. Seagulls and waves. For 24 hours until Friday. When's my next stream? My next stream is Sunday. 48 hours plus. It's 4 o'clock now. 48 hours plus 3, 51. 51 and a half hours of just pure, unadulterated seagull noises and waves. Big yawn, yeah. Meanwhile in Pathfinder, my comrade is using characters unconscious bleeding fire. Peak content. You can always rely on your teammates. Speaking of TTRPGs, my Warhammer 40k Wrath and Glory books today. I got the core rules, player guides, and Church of Steel's expansion. I'm trying to learn new systems, and it looks super cool and refreshing. Nice. Watches 1,000 viewers. Watches we get 1,000 viewers showing up when you come back in dip. What's this? This is how to farm viewers. Just have a soundscape of seagulls. Have a soundscape of seagulls in the ocean. 1,000 people the moment I show back, like, hey guys, hi, Honeysaur here. They'll be like, nah, we gotta go. Who the hell is this? Get this guy. Look at a load of this dino. Get him out of here. We want the seagulls. We didn't come for a dinosaur. We want the seagulls. I think they did that for... I think you're speaking about, like, get a load of this idiot. Look at this moron. Hey, look at this self-important asshole. Coming in, distracting our seagull soundscape. How dare. How freaking dare. I feel like... If I ever join an agency... and that's when Honeysaur became a bagel VTuber. If I ever join an agency and there's like a seagull themed VTuber, y'all will be like, yo, she's back! That's some Millie's hat. That's someone's ASMR. Oh gosh. Yeah, somebody listens to that. How many views did that video? It has 27,000 views of just seagull sounds, seagull calling, seagull bird sound effects, all sounds. 27,000 views over 2 years. Meanwhile, my heavily edited Lethal Company gameplay got like 30 views, and I was like, that's not bad. What's the what VTuber was it that could do the seagull laugh? Are you talking about Pekara? Where she goes like, ha! Wait, no. She like goes up and down. Probably Pekara. Usada Pekara. Probably her. But anyways, I was saying if I ever like reincarnate as like a different VTuber and just like as a seagull. Oh, I'm joking. Give me a second. All right. Anyways, if I've been incarnated in like idols specifically, I feel like because you're allowed to change your, or you have like a lot of input into your model, and you see like a seagull VTuber, you're like, oh shit, Honey's back. New name, new faces. New name, new face, but still same old seagull jokes over and over and over again. Be like, yes, exactly. Hi Granny, how are you? I feel so unhinged at some moments. I'm vibing. Good. Welcome to a... I was gonna say welcome to a comfy cozy stream, but I'm not, like, people call me comfy cozy, like, oh, you're a cozy streamer, honey. Like, Girl calls me that, Stego calls me that, like, oh, you're a comfy streamer, honey. Don't, and I'm just like, are you sure? Have you met me? Like, I go into a stream and I'm like, oh, honey, how was your stream? And I'll type out, like, you know, good stream. Just, you know, just the usual of committing tax evasion, possibly fraud, committing felonies, encouraging gambling. You know, all those good things. And they'll be like, ah, cozy stream. The cozy stream, that is. My idea for a VTuber is an underpaid employee at a cursed item shop that has just given up. Well, see here. Cursed item shops are always fun. Yeah. It's like, if you put this ring on, you will get $1 million. And it's like, you put it on. Wait, they're supposed to... And it's just like, the person selling it is just like, that would be 50... That would be like 50 gold. It's like, also there's a catch. You can never take it off, and it slowly whittles down your life force with every passing day. And it makes sure that you will feel... You know what? You know what would be a really bad curse? Every single time you stub your toe. You stub your toe, and every time it heals, it's about to be fully healed, you stub it again. And be like, yeah, that will take it, sure, whatever. That sounds like a fun VTuber idea, though. We need... There's like a lot of... What do I... There's like a lot of different VTuber ideas. I think people can get extremely creative with it. Like, we do have a lot of sea creature VTubers. And I want... Like, listen. I love sea creatures. I love going to the aquarium and staring at jellyfish for hours. I'm that kind of person. But I love me some good old variety. We got a lot of cat boys, cat girls. Hammer of healing. Hitting does 1d12 of damage but 4d4 of healing. But you have to whack him with it. It's like... Listen. We all know. If you've ever played a cleric before, the goal of the cleric is not... I repeat. The goal of the cleric is not to keep you healthy. En contraire, the goal of the cleric is to keep you alive. Not healthy alive, but alive. So you do like words of, what's the healing word? Lay on hands or something, you heal for like 1 HP. You let the DPS go back up. you know, they do all their damage, they go back down. It's inevitable. I've had, like, how many people have stories of, like, just the healer doing that? It's just like, alright, I would like to heal the DPS for 2 HP. It's like, okay, you have healed the DPS for 2 HP. The DPS goes next, or, like, the DPS's turn rolls around, and it's just like, alright, I do this damage, like Fireball, or, like, you know, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, or something like that. You know, all the damage. And then it's like, then it's the villain, or the big bag evil guy's turn. And it's like, oh, just like, I deal 4 attacks to this one, and they're down. And they have 2 failed death saves. And it's just like, the healer comes back in, it's just a loop. It's just a loop. We've got many types of VTubers, love seeing unique designs and lore. Yeah, I just find it funny that for a lot of the dinosaur VTubers, it's like our lore is just, we overslept the apocalypse. Whoops! Haha, you know, sometimes you oversleep work, next you oversleep the apocalypse. It's oops. You know, it helps. What's it called? Oh man, I was playing an Igor type of character in the earlier Pathfinder game, and he had to feed a cat called... He had a feat called Risky Surgery. I had to do 1d8 of slashing damage on the target before attempting a medicine check to see if I'd heal, but the medicine would get a bonus. I was quite good at medicine, but somehow I always rolled atrociously, but it became a meme, so I just stabbed somebody and not heal them and go, all better now! We are selling a new item, Potion of Delayed Healing. After drinking the potion, you regain 1d4 plus Constitution hit points, but only after an hour. Only an hour after you drink it. Short rest clutch. Short rest clutch. In my case, I was knocked out. Yeah, you know, got kidnapped. Long story short, hidden as an experiment. You know, woke up and missing the apocalypse. You know, all that fun stuff. Love it. Real extensive. I don't actually know, like, Red Claw's lore, because he's like the face of all dinosaur VTubers. I will say, despite the, like, I did name myself, I was always Honeysaur, and I knew I was, like, a dinosaur-themed VTuber, but I just want to say, I was one of the first! Can I brag about that? I was one of the first! My first stream was in November of 2020! I'm old! I'm 66 million and 4 years old! Almost 4. Like, that's good stuff! It could be like, you know, when people are like, oh no, you know, I don't need to follow more dinosaur VTubers, we already have Red Cloud and it's like, and like Starboy. And it's like, yeah, they're good. But are they November 2020? When did they debut, huh? I'm just joking, I like them all. I love dino VTubers. I'm not doing any competitions. 71 million and 3-ish, 3, yeah, that's something. Years are just numbers. Some age is just a number, time is but a construct. This is exciting gameplay, ain't it? Just the same old loop. Same loop over and over again. Come on. I really want to try getting to the wind levels. I haven't gotten past, like, anything more than that. After the wind, I wonder, like, how many screens there are. Oh. Can't get too hopeful here. Can't get too hopeful here. Gotta keep my ego low, my confidence down. Because if I get too overconfident, we know what happens. Exactly. Oh. Not quite. But yeah, Red and Star are amazing. So are all Dino VTubers. Yeah, I like that there was like a trend when Hollow List was just like this small handful of dinosaur VTubers, and like the dinosaurs were just like, hey, wait a second. Hey, just a minute. Hold on. There's a handful of us. There's some herbivores in there, because there was like no herbivores. Like, we had some herbivores. I didn't submit myself, because I knew, like, a lot of people did, and there's no shame in it, but I was just like, if I'm important enough, somebody will submit me. And they submitted me, so I'm happy about that. Though they put me under, I think it was jiggly? Like, jiggle physics or something, and it was just like, what? You know, it's because of the bun. It's because of the bun. That's it. Bouncy, jiggly, you know. It's the bun, right? That's the main jiggle. But I like to think that, like, the bun specifically gives me, like, a uniquer silhouette. Because sometimes— oh no! I walked off of it. Sometimes, like, I worry— like, they say, like, part of your VTuber design is, like, your silhouette and how distinctive it is. And it's like, yeah, I get it. Like, if you see just, like, a black silhouette, I'd hope that some people might be able to pick me out with the bun. That's not my brain. I promise it's not my brain. I promise the brain is inside my skull and not the bun. Despite what the conspiracy theories say. That kind of thing. I guess, like, part of me is like, oh yeah, I kind of wish I had a bigger audience, and part of me is like, yeah, it's fine, I go with whatever. Because it's so easy to compare to, like, other people. But numbers especially, those are meant to be compared. There's addition, subtraction, less than, greater than kind of things. Have you noticed that the two big Dino VTubers all have a color in their name? I'm just saying. Colors, man. Maybe that's it. Colors. Nah, where's my seagull VTuber? I played a game. Oh yeah, I played this, like, sort of game that I was bored with. When I was just bored with a friend, I was like, there is a VTuber for literally every animal. And this was like a couple years ago, I think. My friend's like, no, there's not. And I'm like, okay, name an animal. And they were like, stingray or something. And I was like, boom, stingray. And then then they said, like, I don't know, a carpfish. And I was like, well, there's a Magikarp one. Yeah, like, there's a sea slug one. There's so many VTubers, man. Gotta pick obscure animals. That's why I'm the only ankylosaur. Part of what makes me unique is that I'm the only ankylosaur. But I am the lovable ankylosaur. Nah! Let's go. We can do this. Come on. Please. Please, I just want to go. No! I just want to go farther. I just want to go farther. I wanna progress. We've been seeing the same screens for almost 29 hours. I've been maidenless for almost 29 hours. Please, game. Like begging with the game is gonna help me. No. Ooh, I overshot that. Yeah, I knew it. Just patience. Should I be renamed to Dumb Green Carno then? Then not everybody would call you dumb. Could be like the green bean Carno. Then you're referencing a vegetable. Your whole shtick could be like, eat your vegetables, kids. All that other fun, good stuff. Da 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 do. I hate this jump. I know it's. I just can't get it right. No, my game lagged! That's what it's called. My game lagged. That's exactly why I couldn't make that jump. Let's just blame the lag. What the? Damn it. Eventually, if I just keep trying, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expect different. Ask me what 1 + 1 is. Let's see. Equals fish. Isn't it supposed to be 2 + 2? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 2 + 2. Rinny, I think you got the math joke wrong. But do you know why 6 was afraid of 7? 'Cause 7, 8, 9! Cannibalism! Good old-fashioned cannibalism. And then, you know why, do you know why 2019 was afraid of 2020? Why was 2019 afraid of 2020? This is more relevant when it was those years, but you know. Because 2019 and 2020 got into a fight, and 2021. But the view count went down. The entertainment we live for, we strive for. But oh yes. Oh, absolutely. Good old-fashioned, but that's a real knee slapper, that one, ain't it? Okay. Well, I wanted to talk about this on stream a little bit. Y'all know that I'm addicted to gacha games, and my gacha game of choice, you know how you pick your poison, if you will. My gacha game of choice is Honkai Star Rail, and I'm not sure if y'all saw the Twitter messages. But Ricky Rex, another fellow dino of mine, was like, yo, I keep needing to farm the character experience thing. How do I get it? Why are my characters not strong? And I go into his account, or like I check his profile, and it's like all these characters are like, he has like a lot of good characters, like the 5-star characters. That's how you know, like, that they're good characters and stuff. 5-star characters, like the DPS characters that you think of when, like, stereotypical DPS characters when somebody thinks of a Star Rail character. That's like any DPS you think of. He was just like, He was just like, it's not working. And I look over at his stuff and it's like, he hasn't leveled any of them. Like, specifically, they're all evenly leveled. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Bro, I literally went into his DMs. I can read, let me read out this DM. Ricky, you have to level your light cone. Why is your light cone only level 60 and Jinglu is level 80, and her trace skills, which are like her skills and stuff, are like halfway. You gotta max those out. Also your relics, which are like, of course every gacha game needs more RNG in it. Every gacha game needs more RNG. You know, your relics for this character, Blade, are atrocious. They're not even the right element. They're not even the right relics that you would want. That you would want for this character. And he was like, oh. I see. I see. Okay. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. I hate everything. No! No! We want to see some progress, Honeysaur. We want to see some progress, honey. Can't let the people down, honey. Immediately falls back down to the Kobe jump. Look at all those chickens. Who builds a town like this? We gotta talk to some architects here. Somebody messed up. Somebody needs to get fired. Who let this happen? Okay. Anarchist. Saw some of Ricky's tweets from time to time. Yeah, he just, every single time he tweets about Star Rail, I'm just like, you make me go into an existential crisis. An absolute state of panic. Why would you do that? Don't you think I got my own stuff to take care of, and now you're telling me that you don't know how to play Star Rail? You don't know how to play a gacha game? It's like you pick like one team of characters, you level them up. And those can be your bread and butter combos. You know, that's, you need a team, boom, you pick out the main team, they're all leveled, they're ready. The DPS, maybe you can change them out, but like, bro. Y'all play gacha games? I've been tweeting less though, made it a 2024 resolution. I could see that being a good resolution. My resolution was that I'm gonna exercise once a week, and I broke it at the end of January. Because I was lazy. I was like gonna dedicate like 45 minutes each week to exercise. Time to start again today. I exercised yesterday. I did the rowing machine and the stationary bike. I do the rowing machine for about 15-ish minutes. I get to like 2,000 meters or whatever I think it is. Whatever the metric is there. And then I do like a 20 to 30 minute like bike ride. Nothing like super insane, but you know. The fact that I'm able to get myself to exercise when I'm a dinosaur who sits on my bum all day. That's not too bad. Not too terrible. Y'all exercise? Y'all have New Year's resolutions? I need to exercise too, I'm lazy. I tried to get 30 minutes on the treadmill this morning, but the messiest says, I hunger, Father. Father, I hunger. Speaking of which, I should go outside for a walk. The weather is great. That's the good thing about having dogs, right? You can just take your dogs for a walk, and then you're not a weirdo, like just taking a walk by yourself and like you're in a hoodie, you got your earbuds in, you're like, nobody talk to me, I'm just gonna walk down the street, I'm not suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. But when you got a dog, it's like, oh, I'm taking the dog for a walk, when really you're taking yourself for a walk. Boom. I don't really like using exercise machines or the gym. I only walk for exercise. That makes sense. Here's the thing. I don't mind exercising. I just hate sweating. Someone put a bag of potato chips in front of me. It's like those put them on a hamster wheel, put Gritty on a hamster wheel, have the potato chips forever dangling in front. Grinny, if you need to make some meme art, there you go. Perfect idea. So, or it's like you take, if you have a baby, right? Oh, I'm taking the baby out for a walk, for some fresh air. Like, no, you ain't. You're giving yourself 20 pounds to push around or like 15 pounds to push around in a stroller. Your arm, you're giving yourself a workout. It's not for the child, it's for you, and you know it. I have a 10-minute commute from home to work and back, so I need my doggo to take me for a walk after work to get decompressed. My wife says the same thing. Yeah, this is what dogs are for. It's like usually, when the husband comes home from work, it's like, honey, I just need 10 minutes to myself. Or, lovely, darling wife, I just need 10 minutes to myself. And it's like, they'll be, and stereotypical wife will be like, you're not helping with the children, the baby, the dog, I have to do everything. But if you come home and you're like, honey, I want to say honey because that's what I think. Even though that's me. Man, this is getting confusing. Like, honey, don't worry. I'll take the dog and the baby for a walk. You got it. I know you've been stressed. And meanwhile, it's like the dog's just happy to be doing anything. And the baby's like fast asleep in the stroller. And it's like, yep, I'm doing it for the kid. I'm doing it for my kids. I'm doing it for my wife. I'm doing it for my dog. When really, you're doing it for yourself. We know. I'm work from home, so I'm always in the same spot. Yeah, I don't like work from home is always treated as such a luxury. Honestly, but I don't it just seems like you need a bit of a change of environments. When I get home, wife is usually rocking messiest. And messiest is fast asleep and can't move anywhere, so I start dinner and then I go on a 30-minute walk and I assume you take the dog. Boom. If you say there's nothing else you can do, it's like if anybody in your household, this just goes in general, right? If you're sitting around in your house and you live with anybody, your sister, your roommate, your cousin, there is always more housework to do. So you find another place to go. They're always gonna be like, oh, just this one thing, right? I was starting stream, And my mom walks in with like, oh, honey, let me show you this cool thing I found on Instagram. I was just like, Mom, I'm about to start streaming in like 10 minutes. She's like, oh, it'll only take a few seconds. It's only a minute, you know? And it's like 3 videos later. I'm like, Mom, I'm streaming today. I have to get the stream started. I gotta start my stream. I promised I would stream. She's like, just one more. Let me show you this other thing. And I'm like, oh my god. When I had roommates, it's like, oh, did you put away the dishes? There's always something more. There's always something more somebody can ask of you. I don't like it. If you're in the office, like, you know, if you're not at home, then they can't really ask you that. They gotta take more effort. It takes more effort to pick up the phone and call. Or I guess they could send a text message, but it's like, you can't do it in the morning. Sorry, honey, I'm working. Kind of thing. I used 100%. Yep, take the dog. I used to work from a nearby coffee shop, but it closed down. Sad. I realize, like, when I'm applying to jobs and stuff, or when I'm doing work, I need to be in a separate area from my, like, PC, which feels pretty stupid, right? If I built a PC to be able to, like, do computer stuff and, like, play games, you'd think I'd wanna, you know, when I sit at my desk, I'd wanna do work. It's the exact opposite. When I sit down at this computer, I want to play games. I want to talk to people. I want to do art stuff. I don't want to be working. Working at this, you know, my computer with like a 5900 AMD CPU and what's it called? And a 3080 graphics card. That's exactly what I built the computer for. That's exactly what. Anyways. But people treat work from home like such a luxury, like, oh, that must be so nice. It's like, no, you gotta figure out what you do for lunch every day. You're using your own food. You know, usually if you're in the office, they're required to, like, give you some sort of, like, if they have a lunch break, or if they don't have a lunch break, they have to give you lunch food, you know, for free. Like, your employer pays for that. Nobody says no to free food. The only reason why people go into offices now is because of free food. Catered lunches? That's how you get people back in office. I'm telling you. Return to office can't happen without return to food. That's my saying on it. Yeah, I kind of want to get a hybrid work style. Be work from home when I want, but still have an office. Yeah. Or even just like 2 days a week or something. Like 2 or something days a week. Like that's enough. Is Starfire still here? Or Wilton? I need some advice on where to go. Where do I go? Some companies like mine now barely have any offices now. Yeah, I think they think like a lot of Zoomers don't want to work in office. And it's like, as a Zoomer, I guess, somebody looking for full-time employment, it's like I have to emphasize that like I want to go into the office. I don't mind having to like do the commute. I like trains. Unironically. I like trains, but also, you know, trains, you get in, you get on the time, you set your alarm, and like most of the time, they're on time. Like, I'm okay with that. And so what I do is I get on a train, I set my alarm, I set my alarm, and then boom, I'll just like wake up. Like I fall asleep, I get to a seat on the train, I go to sleep, and then I wake up and I'm there. You can't do that with driving. If you drive with your eyes closed, the police might be concerned. And also you're not only a danger to yourself, you're a danger to other people. And nobody can fall asleep on it, or it's so difficult to fall asleep on an airplane. I know that. But trains, man. I guess you could do buses too, but buses like rock around too much for me. ASDF movie reference, ASDF reference acknowledged. Thank you. Didn't we mention that the other day too? It's just the same things. Trains are great. I like trains. They're cool. Oh, a few years ago, when I was like still early streaming, I guess. I forget who exactly it was, but somebody said like, oh, like, honey, you need to, because I was doing a couple of hand cam streams. Unfortunately, I can't really do it now because I don't have the setup to be able to do it. I have to figure that out. I'll figure it out eventually. But I was doing hand cam streams and they were like, honey, you should get yourself like a model train kit. And I was like, I'm an adult now, I can buy things? Because it's like a lot of the, I guess, boy toys, for lack of a better terms, like, I didn't get them. I wasn't allowed to get Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. I was never allowed to get Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, or, like, slot cars, or what else am I thinking of? Like the Power Rangers stuff, the Ninja Turtle stuff. Like, I wasn't ever really like exposed to that, and I also wasn't really allowed to use it. I was never allowed to use it, really, or I'd go over and I was allowed to play with like Legos and stuff. I like Legos, but for the most part it was just like, oh, you know, try and play with like dolls and stuff and Barbies, and it's like, first of all, me and dolls do not make a good combo because I have automaton phobia, which means I am scared. Like, I am so scared. I am uncomfortable, like extremely uncomfortable in the presence of a doll. Especially like the more lifelike. Oh, I hate those. Like the glass eyeball ones. OMG, I have a Christmas village and I want to get a Polar Express to go around it. When you have a kid, you get to play with toys all over again. Yeah. So I didn't get to do those. I did the meme art. Posted in the art. You can post it in the art channel or Twitter. But I'm not gonna check it right now just because I try to make a habit of not checking my Discord too much when I'm streaming. It just feels disrespectful. It feels a little disrespectful in my opinion. Like, it could just be me though. Yeah. Yes, indeed. The toys. I got to spend some time with somebody's cousin. Like, little cousin. They were like 4 or 5, and we were like trying to teach them the alphabet and not how to write numbers. They hated the number 5. They were like, I can't draw this number. This number is too hard. 5 is too hard. And I was like, man, yeah, 5 is too difficult. Counting, man. Wow, who would have thought? It's only who uses numbers these days, huh? Those little squiggles there? Nah. I feel like half of it is just the meme at this point, seeing how many hours it's gonna take for me to get. Somewhere. know what to do with the wind section. Starfire and resident experts have abandoned me. I'm just gonna sit here forever. I've also been holding Gararl at gunpoint a little bit. You have to be in the wind area. The experts, the gods only answer when you're in the proper spot. You gotta pray in a certain location. Done. Awesome. I'll take a look at it after stream. I will say, just to let y'all know, I do have to cut it off at roughly 3 hours. Usually at like, last time I played Jump King, it was like 5 hours. I don't know where to go! I genuinely, Starfire, I don't know what the next jump is that I'm supposed to go for. Genuinely. Anyways, I said before, yeah, 3-ish hours today. Because I'm making dinner. I'm really excited. I'm making dinner for my mom. For my mama. The queen bee mama. Because usually they're like, honey, don't touch anything. You're gonna you might set something on fire. And to be fair, it's not like I haven't set things on fire. But also, I'm okay. Like, I can do more than eggs. Have you destroyed a microwave yet? I almost did. But not quite. You and Skiddo need a cooking show. I haven't burnt a Pop-Tart. I'm sorry to say that I have yet to burn a Pop-Tart. One time I made like instant noodles, where I was trying to make instant noodles, where, you know, you just put the water in, then you put it in the microwave, right? Usually I don't put instant noodles in the microwave, but those ones specifically said to put it in the microwave, so I was like, okay. And I forgot to add the water. So my mom comes in, and she's like, what's all this smoke from? And I'm sitting there like, cause the chair was facing, doing my homework, the chair was away from not facing the microwave. She's like, where's all this smoke from, honey? I was just like, oh, I was making instant noodles, and she's like, you clearly did something wrong. I forgot to put the water in. It was like, I'm surprised it didn't light on fire. She said if it had been in there any longer, it might have lit on fire. Mama Queen Bee was just like, whoa. And next time you just we'll trust you with the hot water kettle. I'm not sure how much I trust you with the microwave. Not sure how much I trust you with the microwave. But other than that, I've been pretty good. Like, I can make... it's kind of a funny thing. My little sister managed to burn pasta? Drizzle, thank you so much for doing your taxes. Congratulations, the IRS will not go after you today. The honey tax... I need to come up with my own abbreviation. For my tax services. Tax collection services. What's it called? How did you manage to burn pasta? Do you not put enough water in? If anything, like, the problem with pasta is, like, you usually put too much water in and then it overboils. Oh my... You know what? Okay. This is not my story. This is not my story, to clarify. I have a friend who has a brother, and she was sick. So she was sick, and she said, "Oh, hey bro, will you make me some soup?" Cause like their mom was out. And it's like, hey, mom was like working or something. Like, hey brother, I'm not really feeling good. Can you make me some soup? You know, cause that's what you eat when you're sick. And he was like, absolutely, no problem. No problem. She gets a bowl with just vegetables. There's no broth. It's just the vegetables and the noodles. And she goes, hey bro, where's the soup? And he's like, what do you mean? There's the soup's right there. And she's like, there's no broth. And he's like, oh, what are you talking about? I thought you were supposed to strain it. This idiot brother of hers strained the soup. Like put it in a colander and strained it. So it was just the noodles and the vegetables. There was no broth. It was so confusing. It was so royally confusing. I was just like, how? That's a new one. That's a new one. Everybody, I know everybody, yeah. I don't remember, but I think we all have failed to prepare simple foods at some point. Yeah, for sure. But that one's pretty good. Also, like, do y'all have any, like, expired food stories? My grandmother, like, God rest her soul, because she's been in the ground for, she's passed away a while ago, but she was born during the Great Depression. And so during the Great Depression, would you believe that funds were tight? And so she adapted the habit, keep everything, buy in bulk, like when you can get discounts, and keep everything. Oh god, I left a gallon of milk in the door of kitchen. Oh my god. Ah. Oh my god. Don't do that. But anyways, my grandmother, she knew that I like to eat yogurt, so she got me some yogurt. And let's just say the year was like 2008 or something, right? So I was like pretty young. And so she gave me the yogurt. I was just like, oh, okay, oh, honey, like I got you some yogurt. I was like, oh, thank you so much. It was 6 months expired. But I didn't want to say anything because I was just like, you know, she went out of her way to get me the yogurt that I like. I should thank her for it. And my mom, Queen Bee Mama, like looks over at me and was like, what's wrong? Because I was making a face. And I was like along the lines of, Mom, this yogurt tastes kind of weird. And she's like, what are you talking about? It's fine. And she like grabs it, takes a spoonful of it. And the look on her face, immediately as it entered her mouth, like the spoon barely entered her mouth, and she wanted to, she just had this look of pure disgust. It was like a cartoon show. I could have sworn that her face turned green, and she ran to the bathroom and started throwing up the yogurt. Like, she goes to her mom, was just like, Mom, why did you give Honey expired yogurt? And she's like, wait, yogurt expires? She didn't know! But then, here's the real kicker. Next year, so I said like 2008, right? It's 2009. It's like New Year's. It's like New Year's, right? I purposely am checking the expiration dates of the yogurt. And remember, it's 2009. It just turned 2009. But it said 2008. So it's like 1108. And the date is 1109. But in my head, it didn't register with me that, oh, this is a year old. It registered with, oh, this is good. It expires today. It's fine. It was not fine. I took one look at it. It didn't look right. So I never actually ate it. It didn't look right. So I didn't eat it. And I was just like, oh, hey grandma, we got the date wrong. It's the wrong year. Oh yes, once found some cocoa in my grandparents' cupboard that read manufactured in West Germany, a country that has not existed for over 20 years. Yeah, that's bad. My grandparents also have some food habits they learned during World War II. I think when my grandmother died, we cleaned out her house and we had to like throw away all of her stuff, or like throw away a lot of her stuff or give it away and stuff. Going through the pantry, oh boy. Going through the pantry of this older lady's house, you know, who grew up during the Great Depression and World War II. Like, we played a game. We played a game to see which year we could get as the oldest. It was like me and my mom and like her brothers or something helped her, like, so my uncles or whatever all helping out. I think the worst year that we found was like from the 1970s. And this was in the 2010s. Why did I jump that way? Why did I jump that way? Technically, Starfire, I just made it to the snowy wind part, but I immediately jumped in the wrong direction. Wrong way. Thanks, Tree! Thank you so much, Mr. Tree. I had no idea. Thanks for clarifying that for me. I had no idea that I was going the wrong direction. Maybe it was not the falling would tell me that I'm going the wrong way. Nuh-uh. That's wild. At least tree. I don't know why I'm giving. I want to burn that tree down. I gotta AFK again. I would be like, no, don't go AFK, I need you. But it's probably fine. My university roommate, it's going back to like spoiled foods or whatever. Hey yo, we leveled up in Pathfinder, congratulations. Now you spend 30 minutes. Level 16, level 16? Nice. Level 16. But going back to the expired food talks, one of the reasons why I hated my first college roommate, because it was like a stereotypical dorm experience, you know, where it's like you have the two beds, the dressers, the desks, and then like the communal bathroom. I hated my college roommate for the fact that she would like leave food open and out. She'd also like leave her laundry hanging too, and she would get mad at me when I have people over. She's like, well, why didn't you tell me to just put it away? And it's like, I did! But she'd leave like Especially salads. I could have sworn she was a bit of a rabbit. She might have been part rabbit with how many salads she ate. I'm not a salad person. Eating salad takes so much effort. Anyways, but over winter break, or I came back from winter break because I was the first to come back. And I found like a half-eaten container of fries. And they were like cold and like moldy. It was disgusting. It was so gross. And it was like on my desk too. It was on my desk. Not her desk, my desk. I don't really eat fast food that much. And if I was, I wouldn't eat it. I don't like eating food in my room because then it just smells weird. Then it's gonna smell bad. I was so mad. I was so mad. My roommate would hate me because apparently I snore very loudly. Get earbuds. Or they should have gotten earbuds. My roommate would complain about my computer because I had RGB keyboard at the time. Or like I'd leave the light, like my monitor on, like plugged in, like on, I guess, and there'd be like a blinking light to show that it was on. And that irritated her so much. It was this little tiny light that she was just like, I can't. I was just like, girl! It was like a pinprick. Wear an eye mask. And she's like, I can't fall asleep with an eye mask on. Or it's like, I would want to do my homework in the room, right? And she'd be like, I have to, like, I want to go to sleep. Can you, like, go do your work elsewhere? Well, this is the hypocrisy of the situation. Like, can you go do your work elsewhere? Because I had a laptop. And I was just like, okay, sure, fine. No problem. But we could do work elsewhere. But the one time, because it's like, oh, your computer screen's too bright. It's like, okay, that makes sense. All right, I'll go out. One time, like, I wanted to go to sleep early because I had, like, a test or something the next day. And she was working on this, like, essay or whatever. She had her screen at full brightness. Like, because our beds were opposite of each other and our desks were, like, right next to our beds. So I was, like, literally watching her type the essay. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. I was just like, girl. It's like, I was like, hey, roomie, can you, like, can you go do it in another room? You know, ask, you know, just the same courtesy of, like, I know you're busy, you're doing homework. I'm trying to sleep here. Could you do it in another room? And she gave me this look of, like, oh, you're so demanding. Honey's so demanding. This is what I get for living with a dinosaur. She didn't actually say that. That would have been funny if she did. But, yeah, she got, like, really pissy at me. I was so scared. So she was, like, really demanding of, like, a lot of things. Oh, wait, here's a good story. I do emphasize with the light thing. It bothers me so much for some reason. That's why I think, why didn't she just wear an eye mask or something? Listen, I know it's uncomfortable. But it's like, it saves you the inconvenience. Okay, my favorite I hate my roommate story was when it was late at night. Like, I got back late because I was doing homework late or something. Who we fighting? We're fighting old roomie-chan. Let me at him. Nah. I'm not bitter about it. Like, I hope she's doing well and stuff. But man, we were terrible roommates to each other. But more her, and I wanted, you know, I'm joking and saying, like, more her than me. Because I tried to be I tried to be accommodating. Get the gun out. But the thing I hated, it was late at night. and I was coming back from a shower, and I didn't want to turn the light on, and cause, you know, she was sleeping or trying to sleep. And so she also didn't let me turn on my, like, phone flashlight either, because that was too bright. So I was, like, walking in the dark, and we had, like, kind of this, like, narrow space where both of our dressers were for us to walk through. And if you leave your dresser open, you can't walk, you have to walk over it, you have to take a step over it, or you have to close it. I didn't know that the dresser was open. So she left the bottom drawer of her dresser open. And I, you know, it being dark, I'm, you know, coming back from a shower. I'm tired. I didn't expect there to be a dresser drawer open. You know gravity took me. Like, you know, I went face first into the floor. And she was, and I was bleeding. Like, I was bleeding. My knee was gashed. I had a gash. Was like 3 different spots that I just crashed up from her dresser, by the way. Her dresser drawer. And I'm like sitting there. I'm like sitting there, you know, in pain. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh god. Oh. I'm trying to tell a story of pain, not be in pain. Honey. Honey! Honey, what are you doing? Honey, why? Honey, why? Honey, no! Honey... I know, I suck at this game. Okay, I'm just gonna continue. I felt that. That was so many screens. Shh, 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 shh. Honey! Honey, why? Hi, Sergeant Legend Killer. What do you get when an Ankylosaurus walks into a dresser? Anyways, so let me just go back to my story of pain. Well, I experience pain. Let me just experience pain. Anyways, I am in Spain without the S. I have no punchline. I just I'm in pain. Anyways, so I was sitting there in the dark bleeding from after tripping over her dresser, and she, like, somewhat in her, like, half sleepy state was like, honey, you're being too loud. I was just like, I'm sorry, let me die quieter. Sorry, I'm not dying quieter. My bad. That's so disrespectful. As I'm, like, bleeding. She talked to me, like, the next day, was like, hey, so she, like, sat me down, like, hey, can we talk, like, as roomies? I was just like, yeah, sure. My leg was bandaged up. I had so many bandages. Like, not just, like, the band-aids. I bandaged it. Like, I wrapped it. And she was like, we sat down. She's like, you were really loud last night. Like, you need to be a little bit more considerate. Because, like, I know that you're, like, off having fun and stuff, but you gotta, like, when I'm sleeping, you gotta have a little more respect. I wanted to rip her head off. I wanted to take her kneecap privileges. Oh man, did I want to take those kneecap privileges. Oh boy. Well, maybe she's a better person now. Who knows? I hope so. I sure freaking hope so. Oh, we capping those knees. I wanted them kneecaps. I was so mad. I was just like, you... I don't even remember what I said at that point. What a personality. I know, right? Like, you were so loud. I was like, oh, you don't deserve your kneecaps no more. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. But damn! Fire IRL cousin is struggling with a thing and keeps asking for help. No worries, Starfire. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen. At all. There is no need. No need for you to look at the screen. At all. She also... How have you been other than almost dying? This was a few years ago. This was a handful of years ago, so I'm no longer dying. Well, at least externally. Weren't you here? Weren't you here last stream, or is that how Jump King goes? Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I was here like for 4 streams. You don't need to rub it in. I know I'm bad at video games. I'm sorry. It was a genuine question. I feel so attacked. Everything's just an attack on Honeysaur. Forget about Attack on Titan. Where's the attack on Honeysaur at? My god. Oh, I thought that was gonna go in for sure. Man, I thought I burned Honey Bat earlier. That was savage. It was so innocent, though. It was so innocent. That's the worst part. It wasn't even intentional. That's what hurts more. That's what hurts more. It's the fact that it wasn't intentional. My life is pain. What the? I have never missed that jump before. Are you kidding me? I have never missed that jump before. Speedrunner Mario, please do not platinum this game. What does platinuming mean? No, that ain't happening. Pain! Pain, Becco, pain! I am in Spain without the S! Oh, I see now. One of the achievements is beating this game without falling once. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening. Mother! Another is beating the game in 15 minutes. That's not happening. This is going well. Hello, Dino support. I think my Honeysaur is broken. Oh, my sweet beluga. If only you knew that this wasn't the first time that that I was broken. How many other times have I been broken before? Honey, I'm on a roll. I'll hit you up later to see what you're doing this weekend. Sounds good. Please don't tell me you're on a roll in Jump King. Because if you're playing Jump King, Sergeant Legend Killers, I'm quitting. Gons, I swear, if you're playing it right now, if you're playing Jump King right now, and you're doing well, I riot. I'm done. I quit. I am... Bro, buddy, you can't do this to me. Bro, buddy, you can't do this to me. Gons, I swear. Listen, Gons! Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Only 60 people in the world have ever made platinum in this game. Well, count me as none of them. I just woke up, I ain't playing shit. You mother... I'm okay. I'm fine. This is fine. I love you. I hate my life right now. The fact that I was so easily... I fell for it so hook, line, and sinker. My god. Like, Gons, I swear. Don't make me feel worse than I already feel. This game and myself make a killer combo. Oh boy. Any chance I have at self-esteem, getting a little bit of an ego, confidence. Oh buddy, that goes out the window when I start playing this game. She was about to rip my fucking head. No. I'm an ankylosaur. We don't rip heads off. We just, you know, we hit where it hurts. And I'll leave it at that. This is fine. Everything's fine. Neither do parasaurs, but there's Pocket. Okay, Pocket can rip your head off. I'll take your kneecaps. I'll take your kneecap privileges, thank you very much. No, I did it too hard! Ah! Bruh. How much Honey, it's been 3 hours. You've been streaming for 3 hours. How much progress have you made? How much progress have you made, honey, in 3 hours? Surely you've gotten, like, a couple screens ahead, right? Than your PB, right? Surely you're doing so well. enough. Not quite long enough. Anyways, good luck. Thank you. Isn't this entertaining? Just watching me suffer. Okay. We're here! We're here! Get him on the phone! Those are some angry sounds. I am angry. I am an Kylo. I got some big emotions. I got some anky noises. Wilton, Starfire. Where's my tree? What's it gonna sound like when your mic doesn't peak? I know, it's gonna be magical. It's gonna be so magical, it'll be a whole new world. How? No. Alright, I took a screenshot. Help. Tree, I know Mr. Tree, I know I've been declaring war. We might have, you know, mutually assured destruction, maybe some nuclear missiles, some minor felony charges. Please. 3K falls exactly. Nice. We'll hear the full extent of angry honey swearing. You bet your bottom dollar you will. Oh. There is some entertainment value. There is some entertainment value for sure. Alright, I'm looking it up. I've been here 3 times! Where do I go? Hold on. There. Okay. Double checking. There. Alrighty. Please. If I just get to the next screen, I consider it a bit of a victory. If I can just get to the next screen, I'll consider it a little bit of a victory. If I can just get to the next screen, it's a victory. Yeah! We finally got to a new screen! Oh my god! This is my personal best after 30 hours! It took so many streams! It took so many streams, but we're here! I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank Starfire. We're done. I'm done. I said 3 hours. I'm trying to keep myself to that promise because I do need to make dinner. But thank you, Lord. my god. Congrats. It's so stupid. It's such a stupid reason. It's such a stupid reason to be so ridiculously happy about. But I'm so happy. Just getting to the next screen. Oh my. Why? Oh my god. What's the dad joke you want me to do? What's a dad joke you want? A PB is a PB. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Go to twitch.tv, see if it's streaming. Sippy seal! Sight seal! Sippy! Oh my god, we can raid Sippy. Double check though. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you. Thank you for the biddies. Like, I need to cringe, like, all the way up to 11. Toki2 War Thunder, thank you so much for the tier 3 gifted to Starfire. Hit 20 subs! Awesome! Thank you so much. Nice. We're gonna... Dr. Degen's in the chat too. Oh yeah, we're definitely rating him. We're rating my friend Sip. Call him a sippy cup for me. Call him a sippy cup for me, would you? Sorry for being late. Unfortunately, we're ending now because I have to go make dinner. Just say, hey yo, sippy cup. Hey yo, sippy cup, sup sippy cup. Exactly, I always call him Sippy. His name is Sipe Seal and I call him Sippy. Call him a sippy cup for me. Say, hey yo, sippy cup. I will see you Sunday. I will see you Sunday for more Cult of the Lamb. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend and I'll see you Sunday.